everyone, Orange here. Welcome to TOA Hard August 2016. Today we are on floor 60, stage 60. It is Artamiel. So I actually beat this floor on 90 on hard, so it was a little bit harder. 90 is the highest he can go. So if you guys want to check out my 90 video, I'm going to link it down below in the description for you to check out. I used a slightly different team. It was most of these monsters, but I had Shannon on it. I don't know who she replaced, but it worked. So if you guys also want to try out that team, I would suggest it because it worked on 90. It'll probably be more of a safer team. I decided to try this team out first to see if it would work, and I think it did. I think maybe I failed a couple of times. I believe I actually did. I think I failed a couple of times on this final wave due to bad RNG. It's really important to land your slow on all of the enemies and get a good opening turn. So you want to make sure all of your skills are up, your Phoenix Fury, your Stomp, your Aria third skill, as you move on to the third wave, because the first turn's the most important, and then once you land your slow on them, it should be easier because you're going to have the speed buff on you from Mav. You'll be moving more often than they are, so that's kind of that. It's important to defense break Artamiel because his defense skills, or his damage skills off his defense, so have that on him at all times. Make sure it doesn't fall off. And then I decided to go for the monkeys first. I was actually looking up a second ago on the wiki, and I think the light yetis got reworked. Before they put a buff on themselves that counterattacked, but I think they got reworked and now they just plain counterattack. So I still kind of feel like the monkeys are more dangerous because of the defense break. That's probably the most dangerous thing on this whole floor. So I decided to go for the monkeys first, plus they stun you, and if you get stunned, nothing can remove that besides Mav. And if you get stunned, you pretty much lose out on a turn, which can be pretty dangerous. So I decided to go for the monkeys first, then the yetis, and then Artamiel finally. So I think it actually took me a really long time to finally kill Artamiel once it was just down to my team and him. I'll just get past that part whenever we get there. But yeah, you'll see me just kind of spreading out all my CC, throwing out despair stuns, and then sometimes I chose to not use an important ability. Like I would save my Phoenix Fury if some of them were sleeping because I didn't want to wake them up. So there are some decisions like that you can make. Also spreading out your defense break to all enemies, so your Phoenix Fury and your stomps and stuff like that do slightly more damage, because sometimes 200 damage could be the difference between a win and a loss. And also I forgot to put up my Aria's unrecoverable debuff. You'll see Artamiel gets a heal off somewhere in here, which I shouldn't let him get. And then my Mav, I was kind of like taunting everything, but I probably should have been focusing those on Artamiel because of that heal. But you can also not taunt Artamiel and kind of bait it out because he'll kind of waste a turn healing. You know, if you put up the unrecoverable debuff, it might be better to not taunt him because the AI will most likely prioritize it. I think there's still like a random factor in there, but you can kind of do some tricky stuff like that here. So right there, I probably should have put that unrecoverable on the monkey, but I forgot or something, or I just wasn't paying attention enough. So I still make mistakes, but sometimes they don't cost you. Also, be wary of your debuffs. You have to know that enemies can only have 10 debuffs on at once. So make sure you have room for stuns and taunts and stuff like that, so just kind of be careful when they're getting towards 10. He might have healed earlier, I don't know, maybe I missed it because it looks like we should win here. And that's pretty much the team, you know, they just stun everything, and then like I said, the slow and then the speed kicks in and you get so many turns, you have so many chances to land your stuns and your attack bar resets and all that stuff on them. So that is pretty much the floor. Okay, so now it's just down to Artamiel in my team. Oh, I do have the unrecoverable debuff, so that'll make it go kind of fast. One of these floors took forever, though. And then I think I did auto it, but it's safer to manual because my team was just doing weird stuff. And yeah, so I always like to have 2 stacks of the glancing and 2 stacks of the slow on at all time because they may fall off if you don't have 2 stacks. So I always like to do that. And yeah, so it's pretty much like done here. There's no real threat to my team. I think I was autoing here, and then my team, okay, so it's autoing right now, and look, what the hell is my Arya doing? She's not even slowing. I know she has it up. She's not putting unrecoverable up. Okay, she finally did. It should have been up though because it fell off. It was just weird. So eventually, like, oh, I think he healed kind of somewhere around here. Maybe not. Oh, am I autoing? Okay, I'm autoing. It's kind of irrelevant though, so that's Artamiel. The whole last part of it is totally irrelevant. I would just manual it and be safe instead of autoing like I did. So yeah, so that's Artamiel. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the TOA Hard 90 video on Artamiel if you want to see how I did that. And then I also have like 4 other videos of Artamiel with various teams, and they might work on this floor too, or this, I don't know, this TOA Hard 60, even though they were on normal 90 or something like that. So yeah, so that's it. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys in the next video.